Hi, my name is Kendall Chavez, and this is my Year 2 memory book. I am a CSUB alumni. I graduated with a mild, moderate, and moderate severe credential, and I also have my master's in special education. This is my 5th year teaching and my 2nd year as a moderate severe teacher. I work for the Delano Joint Union High School District at Cesar Chavez High School. My students are 9th through 12th graders, and I work in the moderate severe, the SDC-SH program. My project this year was a Halloween candy delivery. So this project focused on CSTP element 6.3 and also 4.4. My target audience for this project was all of the students in our program, and we also have a club through the program called the Special Alliance Club. So this was a fundraiser for that club. And in addition, it's including all of our CCHS staff. The project idea is a Halloween candy delivery service. So basically, our students went shopping for the teachers to buy their Halloween candy bags. And our desired outcomes were to ensure that all of our students were practicing life and vocational skills. We wanted to raise money for the Special Alliance Club. We wanted to make our campus feel more inclusive and also expose our students to real world experiences. So I collaborated with my mentor teacher and my 2 other colleagues within our department, and each class was given an assigned role or specific job depending on the levels of the students in each class. And students were able to take orders, make invoices, we went shopping, and then we also delivered the candy to everyone who participated. And it was a hit. Our staff really loved this. We had a huge turnout, like we exceeded our expectations, and the kids really enjoyed it. So our desired outcome was we just wanted to raise money, and it didn't matter how many people we got to participate, just as long as we had some. And we profited over $200, had 20 participants, and we had 3 donations donated to our club, which was awesome. This is the flyer we sent out. We put them in all the teacher boxes, which was another assigned job. We made a Microsoft form to send out to the teachers. And then this is what the students use to create the order forms and invoices. And we took the students out to Smart and Final to do the Halloween candy shopping. And we also had them color a little thank you note that they attached to their order form and candy bag. My first observation that I had focused on CSTP element 4.4. So I had my mentor observe my morning meeting, and I wanted her to see my social emotional learning check-in that I added, my weekly vocabulary words, and my word of the day comprehension. And I wanted her to see how I'm using differentiation within my morning meeting, using alternate response modes and different media sources to meet the needs of all of my students. And I just want to make sure that I am providing the correct supports. And also I want to make sure that my students weren't being too challenged, or I want to make that they're challenged enough to where they're not bored. And here is some screenshots of what my morning meeting looks like. So I use SpongeBob GIFs. I actually borrowed that idea from the induction teachers. I love that. And my students really like it as well. So we did SpongeBob this month. And then these are some sight words that we cover. We do one a day, and then the word of the day comprehension. My mentor really enjoyed the lesson. I felt like it went well overall. Some steps that I'm going to take for next time, which she recommended, was to use more assistive technology and think, pair, share strategies. And then my second observation, I focused on CSTP element 5.4. And this was a reading lesson where we read a chapter in our curriculum, and then students went through their chapter and highlighted key vocabulary words. And I split students into groups based off of their reading level. And then as a group, they answered questions. And then when both groups were finished, we came together as a whole class to go over the answers. So the strategy that I was using was highlight the key vocabulary words that students were highlighting. Those were also the answers to the comprehension questions. So I wanted my mentor to observe that strategy and see how successful it was. And also, I wanted feedback on how I can further challenge my gifted students that I have. And I did overall, all students were successful. I had some that didn't want to participate in their group reading, so they read alone with an instructional aid, but they still got their work done. And then as a whole class, I motivated them and gave them M&Ms as an incentive to participate and come up to the smart board and do a comprehension and through the curriculum. And they really liked that as well. Of course, you involve chocolate and they get excited. There was some behaviors during the reading, but like I said, overall, all students participated and got the assignment done. So this is our curriculum. It's the unique learning system curriculum. And these are the vocabulary words that we highlight. And then they read a symbol supported story or a chapter. And then a way I differentiate the questions is I have a level 1 and level 2. So they're the same questions, they're just presented in a different format. And then when we do a whole group this review, we do the level 1 questions. So that way everyone can participate. I got a lot of positive feedback from my mentor teacher, and I did ask her to give me suggestions on how I can further support my gifted students. And she suggested to maybe do another connector activity so that way they're not waiting around on the other groups for too long and getting bored. And she also recommended that I bring in real world examples to help them connect what they're reading to the real world and make it more meaningful. So I plan to do that in the future. And overall, the professional developments that I attended this year was collaborating with special education, math docs, and student engagement in the 4 C's of the 21st century. I was able to use ideas from all of these PDs and implemented them throughout the school year. And my growth goals for elements 4.4 and 5.4, I really feel the PLOs I attended this year. I also did a KCSOS PD through my district. That has been very beneficial to me throughout the year. And just overall collaborating with my mentor, I feel that I've learned lots of strategies through these PLOs, but also I've been able to implement new strategies and see which ones are working or which ones don't work for my students. And I feel it's helped me be a stronger teacher overall. And element 6.3, I feel like I'm going to continue working on this goal throughout my entire career. I feel that I have healthy relationships with my colleagues and support staff. So I just need to continue practicing, healthy relationships and safe practices to ensure that I can have a bigger relationship with my whole campus and the culture and the community that we work with. So doing more projects like the one I did this year, I'm really hopeful that I'll be able to achieve that goal. And that's all. Thank you.